Hello and welcome to Kidnapped by Wizards, the only podcast which is recorded from a pocket magical universe run by said magical old men. We are today recording from the Wizard's Tower garden because it's so fucking hot. We'll just lay around in the grass all naked together, sweating, glistening.
Yeah, the tower's particularly...
Oh yeah.
It's a bit smelly, isn't it?
The tower fucking stinks and it's running with some kind of... I thought it was water, but it tastes a bit salty.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the stone it's built from.
Yeah, there's a bit of cheese at the top of the tower as well.
Yeah, they need to clear out the suspicious fluid runoff, don't they?
In the gutter.
Bit
of moisture
gathering. It starts to coagulate again. It's not good. Anyway, you're probably wondering, listener, who it is who's talking. Let me tell you, it's me, the overcooked beef. And I'm joined by the creature, half man, half potato, known as Stew.
Oh.
And over there, you might be mistaken for thinking, that's a statue of Michelangelo's David, but with a bigger dick. Wrong! It's Ryan! Oh yeah. So yeah, here we are for another exciting episode. So it's too fucking hot. Oh, I don't know whether I think the Wizards all went off to the swimming bath before. I've not seen them since.
Yeah, you have a little outdoor paddling pool, don't they?
Yeah, like this one that most towns have where it's just full of toddlers and they all shit in it.
Yeah, but no, it's old men shitting in it.
It's Master Comrade shitting in it normally. They all wear like wizard hats with inflatable brims.
Yeah.
What they've not figured out is if that's all that's keeping them afloat, they're probably not having much luck. But stupid fucking wizards. What are you going to do about it? So yeah, here we are on another exciting week. This week, there was an Xbox showcase. I kind of want to talk about that. Because, as any listeners to the podcast will know, whilst we love all the video game consoles and manufacturers,
all of them,
we do all play Xbox or PC. So maybe it's exciting news?
Yeah, we don't want to get too deep into it.
No,
just a gaming podcast, are we?
No, we just want to dip the tip. Talk about, just get the tip wet, talk about the things that we're interested in. Starfield, think it's ready to go?
It's decent.
Yeah, looks effective, doesn't it?
It's Fable.
Yeah.
Richard Ayoade, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Richard Ayoade, man. I'll be honest, I never really got on with him very much. I find it quite annoying. His whole shtick is, I'm an awkward man.
I like that he's a Boston. I'm an awkward giant man.
Yeah, I guess. At least that's something going for the fucker.
I think it's a character that he plays.
It's got to be on it. But it's the same character.
It's the same character from IT Crowd.
Well, like Johnny Vegas, he was a character, isn't he?
Yeah, true. I wonder what he's like in real life. Hello, I'm Jonathan Vegas.
Do you remember the rumours that in college there was a guy that used to play Rainbow Six with him?
Oh god, yeah. To be fair, there were a lot of good rumours in college.
Yeah, I played Rainbow Six with Johnny Vegas the other night. Did you really? Yeah.
We convinced the Tube that Vin Diesel was in our guild on World of Warcraft. Who do you think John the Worm is? He was like, no way, Vin Diesel. I was like, yeah.
Friend of the podcast, the Tube, the most trusting, naive, patient human being on earth. And I was like, yeah, definitely. And cats have hooves. Do they? I thought they had claws. No, mate, hooves.
You ever looked at a cat?
We'd say we gaslit him about the weirdest things. God, we were lovely back then. Think back to college, though. Do you remember there was a guy that we called the Gimp?
Yeah.
Because he always wore leather trousers.
Yeah, and a leather jacket, no matter what the weather was.
Yeah, and he was like 80 feet tall. And like had really long, bushy hair. And one day we heard him talk about the Xbox before anyone had one. And he was like, yes, it's the size of a garden shed. It's really powerful. I remember we were like, fuck off, mate, you've not got an Xbox. Probably fucking did, didn't he? The fucking Probably. And then we caught a guy on our course sniffing his bike seat one day.
I think we made that up, but it was funny. I don't think so. Yeah.
It's become... it's like memories, dreams and reality have become two different things now. Or the same thing. That's how you can say you get old, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, so maybe we just made up a story that you sniffed the bike seat.
Yeah, I think so.
Right at the time we made it...
Sounds plausible, though.
Yeah, absolutely plausible. It was the early 2000s, it was a different time. It's like the time we made up that story that Ryan was a devout Catholic and he was trying to convert everyone.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
You've erased it from your memory. Sadly, you should say, I'm not a Catholic. I'm not a Catholic.
Protestant.
Yeah, I think you'll find I'm a Methodist. I want to talk to you about the early 2000s.
Greek Orthodox, actually.
Oh, Greek Orthodox.
Orthodox, yeah.
Or Russodox, if you're Russian Orthodox. What was I going to say? Early 2000s, I want to talk to you about it.
Yeah, 9/11.
Whoa.
That's early 2000s.
She's straight in at the deep end. Yeah. 9/11.
Doom 3. That's early 2000s.
Yeah. I was thinking in my memory.
Halo 2.
I was listening to some music from back then the other day, and I thought, they were good years then.
Yes.
Were they? Or am I just being nostalgic?
But metalcore was at its best, wasn't it? At its peak.
I think it was on its way, yeah.
So what did you have around then? When you say metalcore?
Killswitch Engage, 2004.
Oh yeah, they were.
Trivium, 2006.
Slipknot.
Slip into Notman, yeah.
Well, I think 2006 isn't early 2000s anymore. That's getting towards mid to late 2000s. That's a different beast, Ryan. So you've got to keep up with the times.
Offspring were pretty big, man. Offspring were pretty big.
Yeah,
Sum 41.
Yeah, that fucking Good Charlotte.
Yeah, Good Charlotte, yeah.
Two weird with 3 songs on there.
Yeah, they had the Anthem, the one about rich people, and that one where they had that video full of shit parodies.
Don't remember that one.
Boys and Girls.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
Yeah, that's the only 3 songs they did, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
That's what I think. Were they the best years, or am I just being nostalgic? That's all. Have I officially said back in my day, sort of age? I just don't know. Like it's the birth of broadband.
Yeah, broadband.
It's fucking sick.
I had a back in my day moment when
Oh god.
talking to a guy who was like talking about Jackass and stuff. I was like, oh yeah, when it came out, we did all like doing videos and stuff. And he was like, yeah, I was probably like in primary school then.
Oh, it's wrong, isn't it?
Oof.
So we saw it.
No, so it was like, yeah, it was like 2001. It's like, yeah, it would have been like 4 or 5.
Oh, fuck off! You young cunt. Fuck off!
I used to work with someone that was born after 9/11. Like, I was like,
that's not right. No, that's fucking wrong. Why are you working here? Where's your parents? It's fucking bizarre. I was talking about gaming with some people I used to work with in some like training sessions. It's like, oh yeah, my first console was an Xbox 360. It was like, oh really? Mine was a Master System. What's a Master System? Fuck you. Fucking.
You know what?
Here.
Fuck you. Fuck off.
Come in here, shaming me.
These people that grew up with these like later consoles have no idea
what they're missing.
Yeah.
Or take it for granted what they've got.
Take 3D for granted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or high fidelity 3D.
And hard drives.
Yeah, try playing a fucking PlayStation. PlayStation games.
Try writing down your password on a piece of paper, then having panic because it wasn't in the case where you put it.
Write it down in the back of the instruction manual.
And having to double check it to make sure you write it down right.
Oh, fucking. And when you bought a game used that had all the passwords written down in the back, it was like, fucking yes. It's like finding ancient treasure. It's like, thank you.
Checking the disc, make sure it's not scratched enough.
Yeah, it's like fucking little bastards, I hate them. All they do is
blown into a cartridge.
Yeah, exactly.
Blowing cartridges.
I keep reading
they're
online.
not supposed to do that, but they fucking loved it, didn't they?
The odd thing online saying, you shouldn't blow into the cartridges. It's like, fuck off. I will blow into it if I want to.
It works a fucking treat. They love it. And I said, you can hear him go, Daddy.
Yeah. Oh, blowing me, Daddy. Fucking dirty cunts.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just got me going. I just feel old today, so I just wanted to have a complaint about the old days when we were young and relevant, when we had futures.
Going to Blobbus, see what games are out or what's on sale, or going straight to the
Ryan's getting emotional.
Oh, yeah, the traded in games. You get the second-hand games.
Go in the bargain bin.
Yeah.
You know that? You're like, fucking hell.
Carmageddon
2 for a £5. Fucking get that.
Yeah, X-Rental games.
Towards the end.
X-Rentals are where it's at.
Yeah, you get some good shit in there.
And also X-rented DVDs, even though there's no special features.
Yeah,
Who watches them anyway? Just films,
to be fair, you don't ever really watch a special feature. Unless it's a film you really, really love. You're never going to watch a special feature.
I've watched a special feature since the early 2000s.
Exactly.
I can tell you the 3 films I watched special features for. Terminator, Predator, and Aliens.
I think I watched Die Hard once.
Yeah, was it
not very interesting, not at all.
No.
It's just basic, isn't it, really?
It's the same old
we used a real explosive on the roof.
Yeah, we didn't tell Alan Rickman when we were going to drop him, so that looks real on his face.
It's like
that.
Terminator 2 special features where they said where they're in the asylum and they said action and Robert Patrick phased through the metal and it was totally unexpected.
What the fuck?
They were like, that's why everyone's genuinely scared because he was told just to undo the lock on the other side. But
are you actually made of liquid metal?
Yeah.
I like the fact that
method acting, wasn't he?
Yeah, the fact that he trained that hard he had to slow down running because he kept catching John Connor on that bike.
Yeah, but he
He trained to run and not breathe.
He trained to run. He also trained to not blink when he was shooting and to aim with both eyes open because that's what robots do. That's what they would do. Like they wouldn't need to shut one eye to aim. So he trained to do it with both eyes open.
That's what Arnie was saying. That's how he got the Terminator role because he auditioned for Kyle Reese, and he was like, he sat down with
Jimmy Cammers.
Yeah, JC.
Jimmy C.
Yeah, and he was like, the Terminator needs to be a machine, has to be able to like strip a gun and put it back together without looking at it and stuff. And he's like, you should be the Terminator.
Arnie's fucking great, isn't he? I love that guy. Talk about Terminator though, it's just a very natural phase over to another thing I wanted to ask you about. Terminator Salvation, do you remember it being good?
I remember being watchable.
Yeah.
I remember us really liking it at the time.
Yeah, it was
every review I've seen for it.
Where the human
Bags on
base
it.
was a submarine, wasn't it?
Yeah, with Michael Ironside on it. The voice of Sam Fisher.
Wasn't Sting using it, wasn't he? Batman.
Yeah, Batman was in it. What's your name, son? Showrunner! Oh, yeah, there we go, there he is. That's Christian Bale doing his tough guy voice. I thought it was good, but everyone it seems to be not very fondly remembered.
Speaking of robots, when you open that link I sent you,
okay.
and then just describe what you're seeing.
Okay, I'll open the link. It's Reddit.
Don't have the sound on it.
No, I'm not got the sound on it, don't worry. It's slowly loading. If you guys want to move on to the next subject whilst
Well, no, because it'll load by the time we moved on to the next subject, won't it?
Okay. I'm just thinking maybe whilst it's slowly loading, loop back round to it. But has anyone got a phone with a signal?
Oh well, I can't open it.
Why can't you open it?
Because it's private with all the Reddit stuff going on.
It's going from bad to worse.
Yeah.
You might be used to. You might have to save us here.
God, it's hot. Gosh, it's hot.
Maybe you have to be the one that saves me, Stu, because after
No,
all,
it's
you
private.
are my Wonderwall.
Oh yeah, that's
Can't
Reddit
do it.
for you.
No.
The Reddit blackout strikes again.
Fuck you, Reddit. Yeah, fucking dicks.
You fucking dick.
That's a shame. I was looking forward to see whatever the robot was. Do you want to describe it, or should we loop back around to it some other time?
Was it RoboCop?
No, it wasn't. We can look, we'll save it another time. It'll be a treat for a future episode.
Yeah, we can edge her out. We can
A future
edge her
callback to this very moment.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a little teaser. It's a Russian state-of-the-art military robot.
Is it like that bit in Iron Man 2 where they're all killing themselves doing stupid shit?
It's worse.
Is it a guy wearing tinfoil?
He's not far off. Do you want me to describe it?
Yeah, go on.
It's a stationary metal man riding a quad bike very slowly.
Remote control?
Yeah.
On a wire?
Yeah. Why it needs to be a metal man on a fucking thing and you can't just make a remote control thing, do you? It's
Just put some
bizarre.
guns on a quad bike and make it remote control. You don't need the man on it, do you?
Exactly, but you built a little metal man to ride it about. It's like,
Tell you what, the Russian military are fucking idiots.
well, do you remember they released a fucking... they did like a whole TED Talk thing, or a Russian equivalent is.
Tetsky Talk.
Yeah. And it had a AI robot thing that was moving about and dancing and talking stuff. Turned out just be a bloke in a suit.
Your Mexico's full
To quote the song Rasputin, those Russians.
fucking idiots. Imagine Cossack dancing and all the bits are falling off it like Vasily, stuff.
No, it's like head falls off and just the man there like
Dives out of shot.
Putin chucks out the window in the background. Oh, those fucking Russians, to quote Bo. Yeah. That's fucking great. Oh, I really wish I'd seen that. It reminds me of, have you ever seen the video with the Superman drone?
I've seen the drone where someone used a dead cat and stretched it out
Cat drone's fucking brilliant.
to a drone and flew it around.
yeah.
No, it wasn't cat.
Was that one that made it look like a Grim Reaper and then just flew it around?
Yeah.
Circling.
Superman drone is a mannequin that posed like Superman.
Oh, I have seen that, yeah.
Rocket up its ass. It's the funniest fucking thing. Just smashing its face into the floor and flailing around on fire. It's fucking beautiful. Stu?
Yeah.
I hate to change the subject, but I've spotted that there's actually something written in what looks to be human turd and rage on the points form today.
Yeah.
It just says, Big Bird can fuck off.
Big Bird can fuck off. The big feathery twat.
Alright, talk me through it.
Oh, he's just a big feathery twat, isn't he?
Just a cunt, isn't
He's
he?
a fucking dumb bastard and he asks the stupidest fucking questions.
Yeah, what's his problem? He's
Yeah.
been on TV for ages now. He should know how
Yeah,
to...
why are you so fucking dumb, Big Bird? Oh, how does that
The only
work?
good thing about Big Bird is if you call a tall person that.
Yeah, get in line, Big Bird.
Big Bird.
Yeah, Big Bird's like, where are you going today, kid? I'm just going to the toilet. Oh, I don't know how that works. Can I come with you? Nice fucking try, Big Bird.
And the counts in the other cubicle counting the drops. 1 to third.
Yeah, exactly.
2 to thirds.
Yeah, what's his problem as well?
Yeah.
Get a fucking life count.
And then there's a little fucking puppet where he sticks through the glory hole at you.
As he peeping through, going, oh.
Yeah.
One in the car.
1 cock. Oh. 2 cocks. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Big Bird though, he's got an agenda. That guy has. He's just trying to fucking
Pushing drugs or something, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. I think he's a molester.
He call him. Can we go one episode about you accusing someone of being a fucking nonce?
Didn't say nonce. I said a molester.
There's only children on that street. Coincidence?
But and they're adults.
Are they? Oh yeah, they have a child.
Do they?
Yeah.
I did not know they had a child. I know one's got a moustache.
One of them must have been pregnant at some point, or they adopted it.
Oh, okay. I mean, to be fair, they're Muppets. They have different physiology.
Do they?
Maybe they have
They're
like
his child.
Maybe they have like got a clutch of eggs.
Maybe they're terms, like Sonic.
Maybe they're herbs like Sonic. Let's have a look. Bert, Ernie.
Which is the one, which is the dominant one?
Which one's the dom and which one's the son?
Yeah, which one's top and which one's bottom?
Which one's got the
basically.
moustache? He's the one he's the dom, isn't he?
One of them has a moustache.
Oh, sorry, he doesn't have a moustache.
No,
I was thinking of his big eyebrow.
Maybe that's where his facial hair grows.
Just there.
They have a child, actually, yeah.
Yeah, they do have a
I'm
child.
just looking at this picture. Of
What's it called? Bernie.
Something like that, yeah.
Bernie.
It is something like that, yeah.
There's a picture of it. I think it's supposed to be drinking from a bottle, but just the way it is, it looks like it's feeding from one of them's breast.
Yeah, it is.
So I think maybe they lay a clutch of eggs, and over the years they all keep dying. Or Big Bird just comes and eats them, the dirty fucking prick.
No, he eats his own fucking children.
Yeah, he fucking does. If they're born too, it's like Sparta.
Yeah.
If Muppets are born with any weaknesses or defects, they get thrown off a
Big Bird
fucking
eats
cliff.
them, yeah.
Jim Henson throws them off a cliff.
Personally.
Oh, he's ghost now. They thought they were safe when he was dead, but he came back as a fucking lich to throw the fucking.
What do you reckon his phylactery is?
Kermit. No one could go after Kermit. He's untouchable, isn't he?
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Kermit's curly fucking dick.
he signed a deal with the CIA in return for ratting out certain politicians back in the 70s.
Did he?
Richard Nixon. Kermit was behind that.
I didn't know if you were talking about Jim Henson. This is some sort of history I didn't know about.
No.
It's a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Jim Henson ratted out.
This is real.
Blamed it on Kermit.
The person that sucked off Bill Clinton.
Oh, it
Kermit
wasn't
the
Monica.
Jim
It
Henson.
wasn't Monica Lewinsky. It was Jim Henson, the dirty prick. And when they tried to, Monica Lewinsky, even though she'd never seen her from the waist down, she's a fucking muppet. Yeah. So what we've learned so far is that they're able to breed with themselves. They're hermaphrodites.
Yeah.
They lay clutches of eggs. Big Bird's probably a molester.
Yeah.
Again, so probably that gives us liable.
Yeah.
Like a
to
escape
get out.
route.
Yeah.
It's like just what I heard on the internet. It must be true. Yeah, fucking Muppets, man. I hate. I'll be honest. I mostly hate them. I know people love the Muppets.
Hang on a minute.
But,
Oh, Fozzie Bear.
What is
Oh,
it?
that Fuzzy Bear.
Fucking thing is Sesame Street.
yeah,
Is it the same thing or different?
they're
Different,
the
isn't
same,
it?
same universe.
Is it same
Yeah,
universe?
same universe. But
Is it actually?
different. Yeah.
Are you sure
genuinely.
about that? I think you're
Muppet
making this
verse.
up.
A
No,
Muppet
genuinely.
verse.
They are, because there's been crossovers like the Avengers.
Has there?
Yeah, yeah.
A Sesame
Avengers?
Street level threat.
Yeah.
We
An endgame style crossover.
have a threat. It's threat level 3.
1 thread level. 2
Nick,
thread
obviously, Nick Fury's Jim Henson.
Yeah.
I had a dream to get together a very special squad.
level. Squad of puppets.
They might have finally started working together. Who would be as the Avengers?
Big Bird would be fucking Captain America, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Oh no, that would be Kermit, surely.
Big Frog.
No, Big Bird would be the Hulk. He's the biggest one.
Yeah, he would, but he's quite stupid too.
Yeah.
Like Hulk or something.
Yeah.
Or like Thor, maybe.
No, Thor would be like
Blonde hair.
maybe Gonzo, maybe.
Yeah, I could. No, yeah, what's with Gonzo?
Yeah, what is he?
Why has he got a bent dick for a nose?
Yeah, why has he got a fucking... Does he get erect?
Yeah, when he's turned off.
Which is that weird one with the upside down mouth.
Upside down mouth?
Like,
Beaker.
Yeah, that's Bruce Banner, isn't it? In the Hulk.
So,
I want to go back to Gonzo's nose. So it goes erect, and then does it fold back the skin? It's got like a head underneath it.
Furry one, little furry one.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Felt penis.
No, it's a fucking wet glistening one underneath.
Oh. So it's felt skin, but you pull it back to a shiny...
Yeah, like a
belly.
fleshy head. Meaty, wet tip.
Only one man would know, and that's Jim Henson.
Yeah.
But as he's now an undead, horrible lich, no one can ever get near him. I just got a bit better than a child. Good for them. I'm genuinely moved.
Yeah.
I still hate him though.
Well, that couldn't.
Is he still the fastest milkman in the West as well?
How does he find the time with a kid and the partner?
Got to get a job, hasn't he?
Oh, that was a fucking leap.
That was a deep cut into classic British songs, comedy songs. I was going to say, the guy lives in the bin, cunt.
He's a cunt.
Yeah, of course he's a cunt. He lives in the bin and he sells...
I reckon he should be the Captain America, though.
Because
he's already got the bin lid.
Yes! Yeah. Good shout.
Who'd Elmo be?
Or...
Ugh, I hate Elmo. I read a thing about Elmo once.
He's a cunt.
He's a cunt. Basically, they introduced Elmo so they were worried that kids were getting bored of Sesame Street.
Yeah.
So they introduced a stupid kid character, and that's Elmo. And, and apparently everyone hates Elmo and he's a cunt. But saying that, he seems to be doing pretty fucking well.
His ego's too big.
Yeah.
Off camera, he's a fucking arsehole.
Do you want to hear another conspiracy theory why they introduced him? Because if you change the letters in his name, you get mole.
It's a Soviet!
That's why it's red!
That's right there! He's on the radio going, it's the worst shit.
Tickle me, Elmo!
I'm your friend!
Tickle me, Elmo, with your nuclear secrets.
Tickle me with nuclear codes!
Where Big Bird looks away, he starts pouring a Silas Makarov. Hides it back in his pocket. Hey, I'm your friend! Comrade. What did you just say? Nothing. Elmo, do you want to come and play? Niet!
Maybe he's a sleeper agent, though. Like the Winter Soldier.
Like Manchurian candidate.
There he is, the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, the Winter Soldier.
The Winter Elmo. If
Yeah,
you say,
say the right thing in a freight car.
Orange, no please, don't do it! Windmill, no please!
We've got a special, alphabet book.
Yeah, when they're learning.
F is for freight car.
A is for AK-47. B is for bourgeoisie.
Yeah, and then just activate them in the background.
C is for communism. No! Fucking Elmo. Do you remember the time we saw him in New York?
Oh yeah, and he was staring at
Nearly
us.
fucking
He
shit.
was staring at you across the road. It looked like he was about to just run across the road and punch you in the face.
Yeah, he was there dancing in front of loads of kids, and his head literally just snapped in my direction.
And then followed you.
Dead, soulless communist eyes were staring right at me. I was like, oh god, he's there. Hello, Comrade. You have nuclear codes for Elmo? What's his real name? Elmovich.
Yes.
Sergei Elmovich.
Elmovich Petronov.
Dude, neck in vodka. Cigarettes. It's not what it looks like. I am Elmo.
Oh, go play with kids. Not that way.
I am not a pedophile. I'm spy. Fucking Muppets. Yeah, I'm glad you brought this up because I hate the Muppets.
Yeah.
Never saw the attraction.
I'm a fucking chef guy.
Yeah, what's his problem? Alright, his one character is he's Swedish.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
No, it's profiling.
It's like saying, what are ABBA famous for? Being Swedish.
Yeah.
Not developing loads of fucking super addictive pop music in the 70s. No. Pricks. Fucking Muppets. Why have you got me going on this?
It's like Cookie Monster as well, isn't it? Glorifying bloody addiction.
Yeah, he makes it funny. It's not funny, the guy's got problems.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his full name is actually a crack monster.
Give me Cookie, you should say, no, you have a problem.
Yeah.
I'll get you back on the programme.
Yeah. Remember step 1.
He has to sit in one of those things where he'll sit in a semicircle.
Yeah.
I have been clean for 3 years now. Obviously his voice had changed as he came off. He's like, I've been clean for 3 years now.
Yeah.
Oh, well done, Cookie.
Wearing a suit.
It's like, well done.
Not naked anymore.
Yeah, well done, Jeff. Because he's not called the Cookie Monster.
No.
It's like he's called someone the Crack Demon.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the crack demon again. Oh, fucking hell, it sickens me. We've seen a crack demon at work.
Oh, did you?
Someone summoned him. So every day...
Bum crack?
No, thankfully not. So there's a cig bin right round the corner at our work, where all the naughty smokers go. And every day it's been jimmied open and someone's nicked all the cig butts out of it.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, clearly. There's a lot of...
So they're not just cleaning it up?
Yeah, she was that cleaner.
No, because it's jimmied. It's broken.
Yeah, maybe they lost the key.
I don't want to sound like some kind of classist snob, but there's a big drugs pub where my work is.
What's he thinking? They're selling the butts or smoking the rest of them that's on there?
Well, we actually did it while someone was there the other day. So a man dressed like the merchant from Resident Evil 4 game, jimmied it open with a knife, fucking knife, took all the cig butts and walked away.
Oh, wow.
Just didn't say anything to anyone. Just wandered off.
Fair enough.
Fucking
It's all about
wild.
confidence, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all about the confidence.
Did he have a clipboard with him, perchance?
You don't think he was some kind of cryptid, do you?
No. It's just fine most places. If you walk in here with a clipboard, you can go wherever you want.
Or a high-vis jacket.
Yeah, if you've got a clipboard and a pen, you can go wherever you want.
Yeah.
It's true.
Oh, especially high vis.
That's how evil villain the note taker.
It's like
is.
that
There's a note take.
theory, innit? If you walk with some ladders and a high vis, you can go anywhere you want.
Yeah, it's true. I
Who
tried
was
it.
the guy that was the note taker's like...
Generic man.
Oh yeah, generic.
Generic man was the superhero, and the note taker was the villain.
Yeah, and his disguise was he could blend into any crowd, but outside of disguise, the most eccentric man ever.
Yeah, it's like, oh, good day, it's hard. And there's like, all mad colours and stuff.
What would you class as a crowd? Three's a crowd, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. According to science,
Yeah.
backed up by science.
So as soon as two other people come near generic man,
yeah, if there's,
part of it.
if there's one person, it doesn't work. It's like you still see it.
so his mission briefing has got to be one-on-one, hasn't it?
It's one-to-one.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
He's got a one-to-one. Yeah, that's where the phrase comes from.
Because if say he's in for like a disciplinary and he's got someone in with him, both go in like, where is he?
Who's
this fucking guy?
Hey, can you leave?
Where's that come from? Who's this guy? What was that from? Oh, it's when we went to the pub years ago for my birthday, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, who the fuck is this man? No, who's this guy sat at my birthday
I think
table?
the exact words I said. Who is this cunt at my fucking birthday table?
Who's this cunt at my fucking birthday table? Yeah.
Didn't like it, did I? And that's not me. I'm a very mild-mannered man.
It's funny that you slammed your pint down first just to announce to everyone. Who
Yeah.
the fuck is this man?
I thought
I don't know who that man was.
It was
that guy, wasn't it? Assassin's Creed man.
there was two of them, weren't there?
It was the guy with the Assassin's Creed jumper.
No, there was two of them. They were twins, weren't they?
Yeah. Let's call.
You know, they were even.
No, we'll discuss it later. It's not really
Let's
podcast
call
material. Like talking about people that nobody else
Let's
knows.
call them Ezio and Altair. I didn't like them very much.
Basically, their generic man disguise
He
didn't
had
work,
fucking
did it?
dreadlocks, didn't he, the smelly bastard?
Where did that come from?
I know what you mean now. Tell you later.
Miles, that was his fucking name.
Miles Tails Prower.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Spinning
And Sonic
dreadlocks
was there,
around,
that's what I
flying
mean.
off.
Sonic was there, pleasuring himself. Like,
Yeah, putting custard down Knuckles' in his pants.
Oh yeah.
That's a
weird party.
Yeah. Some of the Rule 34s we've gone through are fucking gross.
I'm kind of immune to it now.
Maybe we should bring one back, but for the public.
So I thought it was funny. Everyone's talking about AI now. We were first on that.
We were
one.
cutting edge.
I was on that in 2019 doing AI written scripts.
Yeah, but we were generating our own.
and
Yeah, yeah.
generating our own.
We were
The
there.
last, like,
We were at the bleeding edge.
3 years ago.
We should have got into crypto.
Shut up! I got into crypto, then got fucking tanked, and now I've got fuck all.
What happened? How much money did you invest?
A
£1,000.
couple hundred.
Did you buy an NFT?
No,
No, unless you
no,
asked
I
for
bought
that.
Ethereum when it was on his. Bought Ethereum, and then it fucking went up. So I was like, bought some more, and then it fucking crashed.
Oh, you see. Dangerous game. It's crypto.
Yeah.
I don't know what it does.
Doesn't do anything really.
No, it's
I don't know.
just a way to make money if you're clever, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or lucky. I don't fucking get. You also don't get. Bear with me here. This is a very left turn. The appeal of going to the swimming baths.
Let's go for a swim.
Fucking hate swimming baths.
How boring is swimming? You know, when you do a couple of laps, you're like, ugh,
I like it.
effort.
Why did I commit to this?
I like swimming.
Right, the whole experience, like you go in, and it's all fucking really hot when you first go in. It's like,
Oh yeah.
And you go in to change your rooms, right?
Yeah, why is the water so fucking hot?
Yeah, it's great.
Depends what one you go to.
Bath water sometimes. Like,
If you go to one that's got an
hell.
Olympic pool, it's cold water.
You go in the training room, training room. I said Olympics. The changing room, it's all fucking, the floor's all slippery.
Yeah, and there's those fucking holes in the cubicles.
Oh yeah.
And the man on the other side.
Yeah, these fucking weird coat hangers that are meaty.
Yeah.
So you all just like rub this coat hanger.
Yeah.
Seems a bit weird. And then some shampoo comes out of it if you do it for long
Yeah,
enough.
you have those little special things. You have to like pump it.
Yeah, and if you have it long enough, you hear a grunting noise, so actually with the pipes.
That's when you know it's working.
And
Yeah.
the shampoo, it's really good shampoo. It's wonderful for your
Yeah.
hair. But you have to get changed. You have
It's
to
good for your skin, apparently.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
It tastes a bit weird though.
I tried it on my face once. It was glowing for weeks. Yeah, and you have to stuff all your shit in a fucking locker. You got this little thing like a key with a pin on it.
Yeah.
You put on your fucking shorts, and then you go drop about in some fucking water which is full of bell ends for it. And then you come back out. And honestly, I've got some genuine memories that have scarred me from swimming baths. From like
Well, when we went to Centre Parks and we were trying to pants each other for a weekend.
and then we'd go in the water and suck each other off. It was really right. But
Yeah,
no,
Well, those three dude in the corner!
I always said no homo at the end, so it was alright.
who wants to play Shark Attack? Take a big bite of meat underwater.
So we're going to do sneaky nipple twists on each other.
That was so funny, to be fair. It was Stu's there doing the back float, his little slice of heaven. Then Ryan comes up from under the water like Jaws, just grabs his nips and yanks him down to Davy Jones's locker. Next thing, like, so Stu's face like a shocked face as he went underwater. It was beautiful. But yeah, genuine bad memories, right? When I was a kid, I used to go to the swimming bath in Newcastle. When I was going on holiday with my
That's a
grandparents.
trek, innit?
Yeah, fucking hell.
Okay,
It's
now.
when we were on holiday there.
Well, let's go Newcastle. Why? For a
Well,
swim, man.
It's one of those changing rooms where everyone just walks around naked.
Newcastle for a holiday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which one?
Choice, isn't it?
Up on Tyne.
Oh,
Used
the
to go-
north one.
The big one.
Not under
I like
Lyme.
underline.
Yeah, it's a little.
No one goes to Newcastle under Lyme.
Yeah, the little shitty one.
Let's head towards Stoke for a holiday.
Yeah.
No, it's up on Tyne, it was. But yeah, the change rooms, people just walk around naked. It was fucking weird.
Yeah, it's like when you go to a gym.
What, in like a swimming pool?
Yeah.
That's weird.
In the
though,
changing room, man. So
Yeah,
you
because
do
it's like
that.
kids and...
Yeah, I was a kid. And there's an old dude walking around practically playing keepy up with his fucking balls. And then I watched one guy get the fucking like dryer thing on a pipe. I swear, I
dried
kid
his
you not.
gooch?
No, he put his dick in it. Yeah, I swear down.
Give you ideas.
And then he started hoovering his balls. I think, like, what?
That's like a literal blowjob, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Could really blow out hot air as well.
Yeah.
It's not.
Make him trying to shrivel his cock up a bit.
Yeah, maybe.
And then we went to another place in Wales for our holidays, which I think might be different because it was like a fancy sort of timeshare place. No, they were doing it there too. They just walked out the showers with, fucking cock and balls swinging about, and that's me as a kid, like, oh no, that man's got his willy out. And
Where's your look?
yeah, where do you look exactly?
If you don't-
Ceiling, floor,
That's the thing,
walls.
if you don't look at it, you're obvious that you're like uncomfortable looking at a penis.
Yeah.
But if you look at it,
Then you're obviously like having a good catching a look. That's what the dude wants. It's like, I hope someone checks out my.
Or if you not look at it, you're like, he's overcompensating looking at my penis.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So what do you do in that situation? You can't win.
All you do is go, nice dick.
Remember when we went to the swimming baths and some guy who we went there with mooned Ryan and he had 2 handprints on his bum cheeks.
I swear, yeah.
And
Although there was no thumb,
Yeah, so
just
the
4
thumbs-
fingers.
Well, like inside, the thumbs must have been inside towards the hole.
Yeah, but
and then the 4 fingers on the cheeks.
Yeah, but for the listeners, the hands weren't upside down, like you would think.
so if you
like if
imagine
you tapped
holding
someone on the
cheeks-
bum, they weren't upside down.
Yeah.
Like
They were the right way up.
The fuck?
Like your hands were the same way up as if you were eating a burger, listeners. but then
if you were
make
grabbing a
them
melon, 2 melons.
Okay.
yeah.
Who's been anal gapes at the swimming bath?
Like you were grabbing a pair of ample breasts in front of you,
Ooh,
except it was someone's bum cheeks.
Yeah, it's a boy's bum cheeks.
And there's a bum hole between the breasts.
Yeah, but
Yeah, and that's
that's
where
where
your
that's
thumbs
where
go.
the thumbs go.
Who gets gaped at the swimming baths?
Well, that's where the marks were, and that's what we laughed at for a few years.
Yeah, what do you call him? Fucking gaper or something? A name like that. With a memory like that, you have to have an embarrassing name. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's really dark. I thought me seeing weirdly naked men at swim baths was bad, but that's next level. Someone you were with got gaped and you didn't do anything to help them. It was probably fucking big.
It might have been earlier that day.
Could have been. Who knows?
Somebody else.
So I mean, did you look a bit sheepish, like?
That was the same swimming pool we all got thrown out of because somebody took a shit in there.
Yeah, and they blamed it on the person that we were with.
Yeah. The guy with the loosened anus.
Slipped
Not
out,
his
yeah.
fault. What's it going to say?
Did anybody else remember going to swimming baths, but then you'd dive under and blow as much air as you could on the stairs?
Oh yeah, try and fill the stairs.
Try and fill the stairs with air.
Oh, the best thing in a pool was the heavy bricks.
Yeah.
Put the bricks in, you have to swim down, dive in and get the bricks.
This is why I didn't like it as much. I've got a genuine terror of being underwater. I can't fucking...
Remember?
So maybe I'm only getting half the
On
experience.
them Saturdays when they used to get all the inflatables out and you had to run the gauntlet.
Oh yeah.
Try and get as far as can without getting pushed in.
I was too much of a pussy to do that. Nah. I once got steamrolled underwater by a portly lady. I must have been about...
You got run over?
Must have been about 9 or 10. I was just swimming away, minding my own business, trying to get the traumatising vision of old white dicks out of my mind. And a portly lady didn't see me, and she just steamrolled me. You know that bit in Titanic where they go under the ship?
Yeah.
It was like being keel-hauled. I was keel-hauled by a woman's gooch. Yeah, I got the other side, like, I swear my face brushed along the seam. Yeah, like a plough in a field. And I came back out the other side like, and my brother was like, did that just happen? I was like, yeah.
Was the hairs in your teeth?
Oh, I felt like the fucking was. Probably would have flossed with it.
Ugh.
I probably if a bit, I probably would have grabbed onto her fucking
flaps.
Like eating raw steak.
Badly back to kebab.
It was not a good situation. That's why I hate swimming baths. The only good times I ever had the swim baths was watching Stu Elmo and toddler in the face.
Just reminded me of another phrase for a penis that's funny.
Oh yeah,
skin boat.
Skin boat.
I've never heard
sailing the skin boat in somebody else's lake.
I've never heard that before, but that's quite good.
Sailing your skin boat.
Well, that's like when you call when children are when grown adults call like pets fur babies.
Yeah,
call babies skin dogs.
Skin dog. Hey there, skin dog.
Hey, little skin dogs.
Might try that with my baby niece.
Start
referring to her as the skin dog.
Yeah.
Just don't call you skin boat instead.
No, I have to be careful.
The best word for a penis is still a hog.
Yeah, I feel like we did devote a whole episode to this a while back, so I think it must be when Stu starts revving his hog. Yeah. His big sweaty hog.
Whatever happened to your engine anyway? The tractor engine?
Still there. Not used to
rev yourself up and drive off every now and again.
When he kept fucking me off, that's why.
He got sued by John Deere, he had to pack it in. That was a good run of episodes where Stu kept introducing Mandela theories that got shot out of the water.
I've not seen any new ones recently.
It's because they're nonsense, Stu. Someone got tired of being it.
Speaking of nonsense, have we seen the UFO crash in Las Vegas? Anyone?
No.
No one's seen that?
Hang on a minute.
No.
There's videos and everything.
Hang on a minute.
There's police body cams.
Was Tom Jones there?
What?
Was Tom Jones there?
No.
You're thinking of the hit 90s film Mars Attacks, aren't you?
No.
Okay.
No. Actually crashed 8-foot alien wandering about in someone's garden. There's a video!
In Texas.
Texas, Las Vegas.
Oh.
Vegas.
The way you said it's so relaxed, like there's a big alien in the garden.
Yeah, there he is.
Having a brew.
Hiding behind a tractor.
Right, find the evidence, please.
Hiding behind a tractor. And there's another one hiding behind a fence and he sticks his hand through and peeps.
Oh, what does he look like?
An alien.
Describe him.
Just fucking big,
Is
tall
he a
green
grey?
fella.
Is he a grey?
No, it's a big, tall green fella.
Come on, Ryan, find the evidence. This sounds like
I've got
nonsense.
some.
And on a police body cam, you can see a fucking UFO fly over. It goes right across the sky, and there's loads of videos of different angles of it.
Sounds a bit deep fakey to me. I don't think aliens.
Seems like a lot of effort.
Yeah, but people do that.
Well, why did the government, right?
What, cover it up?
Yeah, they covered the fucking house up with you know those fumigation tents. Covered the house up and it had poison all around it. Don't enter poison.
Maybe there was a gas leak and everyone was off their tits thinking they saw an alien.
Well,
What
about the fucking whistleblower that's come out from NASA? You seen him? Huh?
Has he got any proof?
Yeah.
Aside from some...
Yeah, and there's What, are you under a rock?
No, because this isn't real.
It is real.
Where did
There's
you
a
read-
fucking whistleblower
Is it
come
being-
out,
is it
and it's
all
being
over the
backed up
news?
by all these high up NASA and army people, saying that they found aliens and crashed spaceships and been reverse engineering everything.
Is it being all over the news?
US news.
Would that not? Do you think that would make it international if we had proof of aliens?
Well, they've not come out and said it's official yet, but there's all crisis meetings and stuff about it at the moment.
Ryan, help! Please help.
Ryan's fucking deep now. He's falling down the fucking rabbit hole.
I don't think he has.
I'm looking for this footage of this tall dude.
Have you found it?
Is it a still from Men in Black?
No, I've got a question.
You'll end up balls deep in this if you go too
When you
far.
typed Las Vegas UFO, did you find lots of stories straight away?
Yeah, from CNN.
Yeah, see?
Right, okay, so just go into it. Let's see what proof.
Why don't
they've
you
got.
go into it?
This is Vegas
Well,
police respond to a report of a 10-foot creature in the yard. Mm-hmm. Where's the footage then? Just people talking. He's got a crack pipe.
That's not a good start.
Look on TikTok, you'll find it well quicker.
Crack pipe. Was it the movie Paul?
Oh, they blurred it. What's all that about?
Listen here, mock me if you will. I'll fucking drive off if you keep going.
Oh, he's good. Sorry, I'm sorry. I just think, Stu, that I just worry about you. I don't want people to take advantage of your nice
Oh,
nature.
well, when the aliens are around, you'll be like, oh, fuck, he was telling the truth.
Aliens, if you're listening.
They are listening!
I know you are! If you want to come out to the world in style, with like in the movie Independence Day, why not come over to the Wizard's Tower and record with us on Kidnapped by Wizards? We could change the podcast, Kidnapped by Aliens.
Yeah, well, what people don't know is that, because the Wizard done it before, space stations can dock with the tower, because they have a special opening hatch on the bottom of the UFO.
Yeah.
That's
that-
right.
Goes down towards the tip of the tower, and it slowly gets pushed open.
Yeah, well, the
You
more...
have to go up and down, you have to, like,
Yeah, you
go
don't-
up and down to, like, ease it in first, and then
Yeah, you
the
can't
door
just...
opens and it slips down the tower.
You also have to spray quite a lot of lubricant on the joint. Or
Well,
you
it
can't
comes
go
out the
dry.
tower. Like little spray thing, like
Yeah, well, yes.
spray the hole.
They did try to go in dry ones, but it caused a lot of problems.
Yeah, cause a bit of damage.
What I've seen them do as well is some spaceships have a similar, like, proboscis to what the tower has.
Yeah,
That's literal docking, how that works.
yeah, because the other spaceship has like a sheath that will come down
Oh, yeah.
from the tip of it and encapsulate
Yeah,
the top of the tower. Yeah.
Ooh. Exactly. So I'll be honest, to those who don't know how wizard space travel works, it could look quite erotic. But I don't see it personally. Me being a clever man, a scientist,
Yeah,
I know that it's just science, so stop being
it's
fucking
just
weird.
a spaceship. Like,
Stop being weird about it!
spaceship docking a tower.
Exactly. But yeah, aliens, if you're listening, instead of blowing up the Empire State Building or hiding behind a tractor in Las Vegas.
This is literally the video I'm looking at now, hiding behind a tractor.
Yeah, see.
I'm like,
Do you want me to show you where it is? Because you won't see it straight away.
I've found someone that's
What's your thoughts, Ryan? What's your thoughts?
You'd be like, oh yeah.
The quality's really crap. It's just
It's
some
on a
bushes.
fucking phone.
Yeah, phones these days have got like
Oh, God, there's
24
fucking
megapixels.
big Latino families in America don't have fucking IMAX cameras for you, Ryan.
Well, they should.
Whoa, that was a bit classist shit.
Well, that's who filmed it.
These Latino families in America, they can't afford good cameras.
Can you afford an IMAX?
What's an IMAX?
Do you mean what's an IMAX?
Like a cinema.
Who's this guy?
I don't know what he means. Ryan, help me. Stu's doing it again.
It's a camera you film IMAX films on.
Stu's bullying me. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Well, what do you think IMAX is?
Like at the cinema when you go to the IMAX.
Yeah, it's a format of film.
Oh,
So you need an IMAX camera.
Yeah, there's only a few of them in existence, isn't there?
Yeah.
Well, they couldn't have got that on the
Christopher
aliens, could
Nolan
they?
bums them.
Oh, yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Of course he does. As well as soundtracks that are very bassy.
Yeah.
Like Hans Zimmer's all over that shit, isn't he?
That's Oppenheimer's filmed in like a ridiculous IMAX format.
I've not seen that. Is it out now?
Don't know.
Is it just about the Manhattan Project?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, okay. It sounds like I don't know, I might watch it when it goes onto a streaming service.
There's a couple of things that the Wizards have found in the library. I don't know if you want them to read it or do you want us to read it.
I think we should get them to read it because they hang around outside, blatantly just people.
Well, they're not even outside. They want us to fucking
We're
teleport
outside.
the
We're in the
yeah,
garden.
exactly. We'll have to teleport the podcast to them.
Oh, okay, get the mic in the summoning circle.
Are you
Let's
ready?
do it. Oh yes, The podcasting equipment has arrived. And it seems to be covered in... Yeah, it smells like the shampoo you get at swimming baths. Okay, Master Wizard, Master Comrade, gather round.
1 second, I just need to get my inflatable teapot from the pool.
Yes, go and get it. Don't go in the deep end. If I catch you in the deep end, you're in trouble.
Don't worry, I've got my safety hat on.
Oh, Master Wizard, keep an eye on him.
No.
Oh, well, you're a team player, aren't you? Right, okay.
Fuck him.
Well, we'll do that later. Right, anyway, I've got some...
Look at him sat there in his inflatable teacup, pouring water on himself.
I'm playing teapots.
He's pretending he's a tea bag again.
But would you like a cup of tea?
No, I'm trying to do a bit.
Gosh, it's hot.
It is, it's fucking warm. I'm completely naked, apart from my
this
hat and curly
swimming
shoes.
baths is too hot.
Yes, why is it hot? I want it to cool down.
I've just found a shampoo dispenser.
Oh, you have to rub it.
Yes, I've been rubbing it for a while. It's Comrade Raw.
Oh, blimey, keep on going. I'm going to introduce the bit to the listeners. Because it's been a little while since those 3 chatterboxes we kidnapped let us speak. We are the wizards, and we own this world and this podcast. And we're going to read you some things we found in the Great Library.
Ooh.
Who wants
Are
to
we
read
reading the one called Ass?
Who wants to read that one? Do you want to read that one?
Well, you see, there's some Q&A, so we could have it like a conversation.
Oh, that's awkward.
I think it's just meant to be read out as it is.
Would you like me to read that one, Master
It's
Wizard?
a story.
Or you?
I'll read Ass.
I'll read the first one then. I'll read the one with no name. Do you want to read that one now?
No,
You read
I'll
Ass.
go first with Ass.
Read away.
Aye. You all know about the prostate gland?
Yes.
The male rub to cum? Yes, that thing. This is the glorious story of how I tried and failed to stimulate it.
Oh, very nice.
The build-up. I was drinking Pepsi and reading an article on how prostate stimulation intensifies orgasms.
Ah,
So
yes.
I had the genius idea of using Coke to stimulate my ass. What could go wrong? I mean, that the carbonation feels good in my mouth, so it should work in my ass. As an engineer, there are many logistical challenges to bypass when trying to insert Coke in one's ass. Question. How do I put cola in my anus in the first place? Answer. You use the rim of the bottle and stick it directly in the anus. How do I make sure that the Coke stays there? You don't. And that's where I fucked up. Now, with a half-assed plan, I went to the store. And I was checking out. As I was checking out, I saw a pack of Mentos. Time to bring this to level 2. I put back the original Coke and bought Diet instead. All 2 litres of glory. The disaster. 20 minutes later, with 3 Mentos in my ass, I gingerly lowered the rim to my rim and poured. The reaction was nearly instant. With the tidal force of a tsunami, the bottle violently ejected from my ass. The pressure was building up, and the gates of hell opened. I felt Satan's sugary fire burst from my asshole onto the bed. Holy shit. Would you not realise the panic I had? There was a pain, both emotional and physical. The sugary wet fart, the sound of 1,000 ass trumpets creating a heavenly symphony. Symphony sounds better. Amateur writing. I saw the light. I saw the dark. I felt the intense sting of carbonation. I experienced nothing and everything. I had found God, and He was punishing me. There was the maddening sensation of your asshole bending over itself, inside out, shrinking, expanding. It was worse than anything ever. My brain still cannot comprehend the sensations, but they were torturous. I have contemplated what the hell might feel like, and now that I could find I know I could find peace there.
Having a stroke.
My bed was soaked with shit Coke. Lord, how am I going to clean it up? Don't ever try what I did. The aftermath. I learned a very valuable lesson that day. Don't try anything insane. Avoid the asshole. Also, today I learned the human asshole can stretch 8 centimeters without damage. Stick to beating your meat, folks.
So, I take it that's one of Stu's stories that's managed to find its way into the archive. I would have liked for the comeback. You look a bit sheepish.
What?
That wasn't you, was it?
No, I prefer tea.
Yes, true. It would just be tea with you, wouldn't it?
Yes. The spout on the teapot works quite well.
Tea-obsessed maniac. Right, okay then. Thanks for that, Master Wizard. I feel a bit sick now. Definitely not going to try that later in my private quarters. Do not disturb me. So, now it's time for my untitled story.
This is more of a PSA.
Oh, I like PSAs.
Yeah.
We can learn something. When referring to feces, people seem to think shit is profanity, while the most disgusting word in the English language, poop, is the kid-friendly version, suitable for public use. The word poop is onomatopoeic. Speaking the word requires fixing your lips like a puckering asshole and squeezing the word out like a fat turd before returning to the shape of a butthole.
Oh,
Try it.
Very funny.
Poop, poop, poop. It does. That's weird. It is the sound and shape of an ass squeezing out a dump. I shudder when I hear it, especially if there is an added bubble pop of a syllable as the ass mouth returns to form.
Oh, yes. Poop.
The word shit is clean and precise. It's over as soon as it begins. It starts softly and finishes quickly. It's like the fluttering of a wing. Stop saying poop like it's not a bad word and start saying shit.
Yes.
Well, that's
Yes,
true.
well, I think you could describe different types of turds you have based on the words you use. Like if you had a shit, it sounds like it slipped out.
Shit. Shit.
Like,
Yeah, good. Like a poop.
Yes.
A poop's just like a good healthy.
Yes.
Number 4 on the
Yes,
Hudson
like a
stool
big
chart.
Turd.
Yeah,
Turd.
Girthy.
Yeah, big.
And you make a weird shape with your mouth when you have a turd.
Turd. Yes. Like you're getting a real gaper on.
Yes, turd.
Yes, turd. Yes,
Dump.
you're right.
It's like a small, lumpy one.
Dump. Dump, yes. Ah, see, we're learning a lot. People
Diarrhea.
say
Sounds like it does when it comes out both ends.
diarrhea. So, yes.
Diarrhea.
It's a lot of effort to say, like
Yes.
a lot of effort to recover
Yes,
after a
yes.
good liquid poo.
Yes, bum sick.
Oh, yes. People say we don't learn anything in the Wizard's Tower. We are, of course, always enlightening people. Don't do Mento and Coke in the bumhole, and don't say poop.
Yes, that's our PSA.
Well, let's get back in the pool. Back to you idiots with the microphone. Remind me to not send the microphone back to them, because I just heard them from all the way up there. They were being that fucking rowdy.
I've got a swimming pool up there.
When did they get to a pool up
Yeah.
Yeah, why can't we go?
there?
Oh, so
would you want
communal
to?
changing rooms.
No, I think the
Oh.
whole room.
Yeah,
is
I
a
see
changing
long,
room.
swingy wizard dicks.
Oh, I'll bring back my fucking repressed nightmare memories.
Yeah.
I'm not going up there.
You'll get keelhauled by.
Just don't say, that looks like the wizard's tower. They get very defensive.
Yeah, they do. If I went in there now and they were naked, I'd be like Saving Private Ryan. I'd be like, like on the D-Day scene, all shell shocked.
Yeah.
Right in my face shouting, but I can't hear the words.
Yeah, you can stay like a ringing.
Get out of the changing room now! Yeah, that's what it'd be like. Fucking disgusting. Why do people do it?
Yeah, that's what I was like when I was that. When I had the fucking embarrassment overload that time. That was like Saving Private Ryan.
When someone pulled your shirt off.
Yeah.
Did your glorious sweaty bottom
Yeah.
out to the women's school. To be fair, it's lucky it happened at the end. Or
Yeah.
that would have been absolute social
Can you imagine if that
suicide.
was in year 7 and that happened?
You'd be done. You'd be called pocket.
You'd
for
just
the rest
fucking
of the
leave.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just have to kill
They'll
yourself.
call like pocket nip or something. Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, big nips or something.
Yeah.
There'd be no recovery from it. It's like someone to split my kecks right from the gooch, right up the arse to the fucking waistline.
And what did you get called for that?
I didn't.
Easy access.
I didn't, because my jumper was long.
What was this in the morning?
Oh, it's just like lunchtime. Because my jumper
Good,
was
did
long.
you pull your jumper down like a fucking mini skirt?
No. No, because it was like quite long anyway, it covered it. And if I had to choose between wearing my jumper...
covers their arse.
No, I did, 'cause I thought white was too big. But if I had to choose...
Stretch too much.
If I had to choose between wearing my jumper too long and walk around with a assless chaps on, I
just got
go for it. I think I had that luxury. It wasn't within walking distance of my house. I had to survive. I was out in the field.
Walking
it was
down with your dumpy clapping in the breeze.
Exactly, my cake. It was
cake just there.
It was like
exposed.
It was like a tour of Vietnam every day, Ryan.
Walking to your next class going.
Yeah.
Who's clapping? Evac wasn't coming. I had to improvise in the field.
Like thin red line.
Exactly.
Should have gone to the textiles.
Thick brown line.
Should have gone to the textiles room and see if we can get someone to sew your pants back.
Oh yeah, excuse me, miss. Could you sew it? No, Ryan. I had to style it out. It's the only way forward.
I'll go to the vagabond.
Oh yeah, the vagabond.
No, that's worse. When you come out wearing some other kids' pants that are too big / too small for you, like you think people wouldn't notice? They fucking would.
Oh, that was the worst one in high school. You forgot your PE kit.
Oh yeah.
And then everyone started chanting vagabond, vagabond.
To go in, you smell it. It's all like.
And then you had to fucking pick out a PE kit out of some scummy, unwashed fucking clothes while everyone was like shouting vagabond.
We had that in primary school, but in high school that wasn't an option. You just had to walk laps of the playground.
Really?
Which was
walk laps.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong, it was so much better than actual PA.
Oh, do you remember gym time when you used to go in the fucking gym and you're only allowed to wear little tiny fucking shorts?
Yeah, it's
you
fucking bizarre, isn't it?
What?
They got rid of
More of a
that.
primary school thing, I think.
No, this was fucking high school.
Oh, wow!
Yeah.
Oh, boy, you were being groomed.
Yeah, and you had to hang.
Go in the gym, Stu.
You had to hang from the fucking top bar.
Oh, do like rope climbs and shit like that.
Yeah, but you had to wear just like shorts.
I was allowed to wear.
They didn't say you had to go topless.
No, the fucking kid when I was there.
I just got to wear
Taylor was there.
Mr.
Mr.
You had
Taylor.
the rugby jumpers.
Like a fucking
and then a
gorilla.
normal t-shirt.
No.
That's weird.
No.
Put this tutu on, Stu. I don't want to, sir. It doesn't fit, sir.
Put it on and get up the top bars!
Sir, what are all these cameras for? It doesn't matter. Get on the fucking bars!
Forced to shower as well.
Huh?
You get forced to shower?
I used to go in my shorts.
No, I didn't.
No. That was an option.
Stu,
I'm in fucking flashbacks.
Wait,
it was just me in there!
They must have had a different PE teacher.
Mr. Allen and Mr. Taylor it was.
All the teachers were stood in a circle.
Dance.
And I was just in the middle, shell shocked again. Like,
you missed a bit, Stu.
like it up!
Put these on. Some nipple tassels.
Now dance, boy!
Swing from the monkey bars. Rubbing the nips like... as they watch you.
Did the PE teachers have like a fucking contraband Mars bar sale as well?
Yeah, you can go...
Did they give it you when in return?
Yeah, we did a good job, yeah.
Clean every inch off into a Mars bar, you little shit.
It was all the knowledge passed down.
It was 20p, wasn't it?
There was one... the can machine nearby. You could, if you tapped it quick enough, you could get 2 cans for 50p. But you only had to use a 50p piece. That's the insider knowledge.
Oh,
and then at lunchtime, you could go to the PE thing, and like, then like, they'd sell you a Mars bar for 20p. Not in that part of canteen. They probably pocketed all that,
yeah.
You're on the Mars bar, son. I'll see you in the shower.
Yeah.
If you can find it, puts it in his front pocket. So he didn't get it.
There's a hole in your pocket, sir. Never you mind that.
Put your hand in, you go, I think I've got it. And he pulls out his other pocket. The Mars bar.
You've got your hand
you hold it,
son. Guess I'm going to have to.
Why is it all wet and squishy? You think it's melted?
Guess I'm going to have to give you the cane. So I never had. No, to answer your question, before I went down that fucking. I never had to shower. The option was there, but we'd all around the smell of me covered in mud.
Really?
I remember we had Mr. Bread.
Mr. Bread.
Mr. Bread, you're making these people.
No, Mr. Warburton.
Mr. Warburton.
Oh, right.
Mr. Bread. He come in. He was a good teacher, to be fair. But he come in one year.
Yeah, he was alright.
He was good. He was stern, but
Mrs. Lloyd was
relaxed as well. But anyway, we come in and we were doing stupid drama.
Oh,
Me and drama.
Ryan would
get me to play door frames and stuff like that.
Yeah, especially
a tree.
You're a tree. Great. We were doing. He'd come in and he had this fucking full suit on. Like, well, Mr. Warburg, what's going on here? All dressed up, like all smart, and then looked down. He had one brown shoe, one black shoe. both brogues, like one was brown, one was black. Fail. And he come in and he went, "Before we start, yes, I know about my shoes. I got everything laid out, and I got dressed in the dark."
That takes balls to say that straight off the bat to a bunch of high school kids.
But it was decent t-shirts. First.
Yeah, exactly. Did I ever tell you about the time when the murderer was in the assembly? I think I did, didn't I?
Don't know.
Don't say about the time when the murderer was in the assembly.
I thought about the time I broke a fucking desk there, trying to tackle someone.
Why am I not surprised? I'll tell
Quarter Brain's.
Quarter Brain.
Mr. Quarter Brain.
That's not a real name.
No, Quarter Main.
Oh, that's right. I was going to say.
And a wonky eye.
He did have a glass eye, yeah. Trying to take it out.
Probably from watching.
Ask him to take your eye out.
Probably from watching all the kids in the shower. We're knackered out.
The camera used to take it out and put it in the shower.
It has a USB on it.
Yeah.
The fucking dark web. It's getting weird again. So yeah, the murderer. We were told for a whole month leading up to this assembly at the end of the month there was going to be a murderer in the assembly. Special guest. There's going to be a murderer. So what are you thinking? Where does your mind go? People in orange
prison inmate,
orange jumpsuits, handcuffs. Come to I killed a man. This is why you shouldn't do it. This is what it felt like. Yeah.
I need a volunteer.
Exactly. This is why you shouldn't do it. It's like, here we go. It's going to be a murderer. This is going to be fucking sick. This is better than talk about Jesus or something. So we all filed in there, ready for the murderer. The tension's palpable. Imagine being in that room. Like the tension, you could cut it with a knife. For the first time ever, the whole year sat silent, ready, waiting. Head of year walks out. Hi everyone, I'd like to introduce the murderer. You know what walks on stage? A man in a cigarette costume! I'll tell you what,
that sounds something like from American High School.
Sounds like a fucking riot.
High School Musical.
There nearly was a fucking riot, let me tell you. It nearly turned into a dirty protest. I nearly shat in my hand and threw it. I was like angry.
Did you ever have the fucking... like the priest fella that go around and have like...
I was going to ask about that there, when he's writing that funky graffiti.
Yeah.
The coked up priest?
Yeah, they'd have like pre-drawn letters or like
boxes.
Half a drawn.
He did the box letters.
He'd have boxes and then have pre-drawn pictures, and as he was talking about Jesus or something, he'd paint in like...
The rest of it, the other half,
The fucking coked up priest, he was dead funny. At least he
was cool, actually. I didn't like when he was in for this assembly. I was like,
fucking boring.
Fair play to anyone who goes full balls out for Jesus in a high school assembly. That's brave. In this country, especially. It's just brave, isn't it? That guy went, these kids are going to maul me. So I'm going to have to one up him and be a fucking psychopath. And it worked for him. What was the other famous assembly? There was one more.
Did you used to have a vicar that come round in primary school?
No, thankfully.
No, we went to church school.
Oh, yeah.
So we used to have fucking vicars there every day.
Sing choirs.
Yeah, fucking sing hymns in the morning and stuff.
Remember when we did sports day, they had that really tall guy who used to come every year?
Oh, yeah, did you have him? What was
Ron and Tom!
Ron and Tom? I don't think his name
was Ron and Tom. There was two of them. One did basketball.
One basketball fella.
Big ginger fella.
No, that was him, Ron and Tom.
His name was Ron and Tom?
Not his name wasn't Ron and Tom.
He was
one guy was called Ron and one guy was called Tom.
Who the fuck's Tom?
He was his little mate.
Chauffeur.
He was like a tugboat that followed him around. He was doing ship.
And guide him.
Yeah.
Schools.
They came to teach you how to play basketball, right?
No, I don't think he was just
there.
there.
At the sports stage.
He was just there for everyone to look at.
They'd shoot it through hoops like, yeah, what's up?
Observe the tall man.
All little kids like,
what kind of size are
that big. Observe me, small people, for I am tall.
I wish they brought
and little
some
did
of the...
we know, he probably had a chop the same size as the kids he was talking to.
Oh, they're tiny, yeah, for all the roids.
Yeah, he's like that. Quiet, you. He's like, slaps him, like his arms didn't even move. Smacked him with his dick.
He probably did. I'm sure he was called Ron and Tom.
Speaking of children,
his name wasn't Ron and Tom.
He wasn't called Ron
Children's
and Tom.
Sports Day, those events that they have to do should be in the Olympics.
For a sack race.
Egg and spoon.
Stop throwing those beanbags.
Yeah, the beanbag relay.
Yeah.
But due to the Olympics this year, the Russians have been disqualified from the egg and spoon race.
They also got a three-legged race.
Yep.
Yeah, three-legged
race.
Wheelbarrow race.
Yeah, sack race.
Yeah.
I almost won an egg and spoon race.
I won a sack race once.
It's the only thing I've ever won.
Put your feet in the corner, you just fucking run.
Everyone's trying hopping. Spread your legs out.
Everyone tries hopping. And sitting in the middle, holding it, hopping. Legs in the corner, just fucking run.
I remember sports day in high school, I did javelin for my form. So
I
only needed one event, so I just chilled out all day. So, javelin's on in 10 minutes, right, okay.
Yeah. I didn't even do sports day. Me and some other lad, we just like sat in fucking in the fields just reading PlayStation magazines.
I think year 7, 8,
Playing
9.
Tamagotchis.
7, 8, and 9 was compulsory, and so year 7 I somehow avoided that. I can't remember how. In year 8 I stylishly avoided it by getting hit by a car.
Yeah, that's one way of doing it.
To do it. And then year 9 I still wasn't quite right after that, so I didn't have to do it again.
Yeah, they rebuilt you with a robot, like, didn't they?
Yeah, like the $1 billion man. Then come on to year 10, I don't have to do it anymore.
Had an unfair advantage.
Watching.
Unfair advantage with your piston leg.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, yeah.
Just really high with one leg.
Like a
The hop,
fucking
skip and the jump. You only need the hop.
like a fucking Paralympic athlete, except not any good at it. It was.
Yeah, I think 10 and 11, you had to like choose people from your thingy who was doing each event. So we had like that one kid, Anus.
What?
His name was Shane, and then it went to Shanus, and then he shortened to and he was just called Anus.
It's just called Anus, yeah.
So he was drafted. He was a fast runner, so he was drafted to most of the running ones and the relay. And I remember that one year, I'd obviously done my event, so I was chilling for the day.
Shane's brother was called Bogrel as well.
No, what was his mate?
Bogrel was his brother, wasn't it?
No, he was just some random fella.
No, Shane's and they were brothers.
and
Was it?
Bogrel.
Yeah, Bogrel.
Bogrel, yeah.
Oh, was it shit roll?
It turned to shit roll
Yeah,
later
it was
on, but it
Bogrel,
started off
then it
Bogrel.
became shit roll after a while.
4 years of
Hey,
Bogrel.
this is shit
Where the
roll.
fuck shit roll?
Yeah.
It's like bulk and skull, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's like, where's Shanus? And then all of a sudden, it dropped to just Anus.
Where's Anus? Yeah, I see it.
So anyway, it got to the 400 metre relay, which is the worst race. 400 metres is horrible. And they tried to draft me in because Anus was nowhere to be found. I was like, I'm not even that fast of a runner compared to everyone else. It's like, yeah, there's nobody else could do it. Everyone else has like done so many events, so they can't do any more running. I'm like, you're fucking joking. I'm not doing it. It's like, go on. It's only you. You can do it. And I was like, fine, but I'm running third, so then you can catch up with everyone else. And then in the end, they found. I was like, fuck for that.
Chariots of Fire, right?
No, I just want to show up like with my form because I was shit running compared to everyone else. Like,
Yeah. I was shite at people.
Ryan was one of these that fucking loved high school, though. Being a fucking
yeah, it's like High School
prefect.
Musical.
He was a jock in an American movie. Right?
Yeah.
He was the
Being a
quarterback.
prefect.
He was the prom king. He got mate.
Kicking everyone out, weren't you?
I was too slow at running. Whenever someone threw or like hit
I was a library kid.
hit a ball to me, I flinched.
Yeah, I remember, did you complete that drug game?
Yeah.
That impressed me. That didn't.
Drug game?
Like, 100% at this.
Is it one of those like PSA games?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's well good. It's like all like techno-y and
All effects and stuff. And,
That's not
yeah,
sick.
it's
Learn
like
the
multiple
effects of
choice
drugs.
and different drugs.
yeah, and you have to do little challenges and stuff.
We had it in Carter 95.
I remember when you showed me how to get Winamp on the computers,
Winamp.
the messaging thing.
Winamp for the younger viewers.
It's basically MSN, but you had to
Oh no,
get your
Winamp was a media player.
Yeah, it was.
But there
Not
was,
Winamp. What was it called? The little wizard thing where you could.
Oh,
messaging thing.
I am chat thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was called something else, wasn't it? MS Pop Up, I think.
Yeah, something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, found that one. So then I got it and got a few people on. The next thing is like, oh, my whole year were always on it when in IT. Like, so then it got to the point where Mr. Quarterman always had it on to see who was online.
Yeah, we found out that by there was rumours that he's always on it. So like, we'll fucking find out we're on there. Fuck off, Quartermain. Next minute, and called into his office, weren't we? In Sweeney.
I remember.
It's like, I'm not telling you off for swearing, but you shouldn't be using that anymore. Next time I catch you on there.
Yeah, they banned it
He won't
not
catch
long
on.
after. But I remember one year we had to do.
Did I tell you about the time I got fucking shown up in a year assembly for drawing dicks?
Fucking what?
Were you drawing teachers' dicks?
Show us in Superbad. You Jonah Hill.
For high school was hell.
Do tell.
Well, it didn't start well. If you were bloody drawing dicks on everything.
Tell me about the dicks.
This was in year 7 or 8, I think.
Yeah, you were young.
I think it was year 7.
You having some confusing feelings.
No,
You're like, oh, I love dicks.
mates with,
that sounds
I was
right.
mates with a guy who's like was well into drawing and stuff. And I just had a big fucking permanent marker. I was just like drawing stuff and I was like, just drew a big dick on his fucking picture. And I was like, just drew loads and just kept fucking going. It was like
Stu.
loads of paper.
Peak stew. This is.
Put it all in a bin, and then the head of year walked in. What's on the floor, slightly unfolded? What's this?
Oh,
Big fucking paper with big permanent marker dicks on it.
a big fella.
Who's drawn this? Obviously, nobody's saying that. Like, Bingley.
Spartacus.
Yeah, and then it became, if you don't tell me who this is, the whole form's getting detention. It's like, for fuck's sake.
You're going to have to take it on the fucking chin.
Did you stand up or did someone blame you?
I think I'd put my hand up.
Did you stand up slowly and say,
I am Spartacus.
Yeah, and then I had to have a fucking meeting about it, and then I got detentions, and then...
That's really awkward.
Then she was like, you know how bad this was? And she's like, I've got all the pictures. You know what I might do? I might just post them to your house, and you have to explain it to your parents, won't you?
That's really weird.
Or I might keep hold of them and post them to you when you're older.
When you're older.
When you're older, so you have to explain it to your family why we've got pictures of... Yeah.
Draconian punishment.
So I was like, fuck, I'm going to have to tell my parents now, aren't I? I've been drawing dicks. What do I do?
Dead.
That's it. When I get fucking grounded,
just throw myself
on top of detention.
Oh, was your nickname Dick Boy?
No, and then she made me and Kennedy stand up in the year and tell a whole year what we'd done.
Oh, you had to tell everyone.
Oh,
yeah, and then she had the pictures showing everyone.
Oh my god!
These boys have been drawing penises again. That's fucking.
This is what happens.
Nobody really give a fuck apart from her though.
I think they panicked.
Making an example.
I think they panicked because they thought you'd drawn them from memory from when you were in the showers. They were watching. Oh god, that's like Mr. Quarterbrain's dick.
It's even got the warts. Just to finish my story.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Because you interrupted me.
Sorry.
No, Stu interrupted me.
Yes.
Say we were doing music, right?
Yeah.
And you had to record a commercial over radio. It was me. I think his name. I can't remember what his name was. Andy, I think. We did fucking random commercial, whatever it was. But I just went like that, pressed record like that, and he just, for some reason, just grabbed the mic and went, "Get your tits out." We were like, "Oh my god, what are you doing?" Like, it wasn't like a cassette or anything. It just started recording, and everything, like the laptop was locked away, so you couldn't like go back and delete it. We were like, "Oh fuck." So I stopped recording. We're like, so then we did the advert because you were in the booth, you were running out of time. In the end, we manned up and stayed behind, and then told the teacher like, something might be on that recording just before hours. It's like, what happened? It's like, well, I didn't realise Ryan pressed record, and I leant into the microphone because it was echoing, and I went, "Get your tits out."
Basically, someone knew they were being recorded and got giddy, which is what we've been doing for the last 5 years.
And then, luckily, it wasn't on the tape anyway, for some reason. I think she deleted it, but...
Stu reminded me from one of his stories about one of my stories. You know, you said about the parading people around the classrooms?
Yeah.
Well, they soon learned in our school that it didn't work, because we just sided with the person who was meant to be called out. There was one lad in our year, he was called Sockhead. Can't remember his real name, he was just called Sockhead.
That's like me, didn't it?
He was a really good graffiti artist. He was like proper good at it. I used to draw graffiti of the teachers. I drew one of the French teacher as a spaceman. And for some reason the French teacher really saw his ass about it. I was parading him around the school saying, "This boy thinks it is funny to draw pictures like this," and he'd show everyone. And they were fucking laughing like, "Yeah, it's a welcome picture. They look just like you, sir." And you see him getting bright red in the face, like, and he grabbed poor Sockhead, marched him off to the next classroom. They're laughing from next door. It's like, what's he doing? It's like he's got the gun, shot himself in the face with it. He's still alive, so he's picked the gun back up and shot himself again. Yeah. What are you doing? It's not working. You've lost the audience.
Yeah.
What's the one? This boy thinks that GCSE maths is a joke. All right. Why are you telling us? We don't give a fuck. We leave in about 6 months. It's none of our business. Fucking teachers, man.
Who'd be a teacher?
Fucking, I don't know who.
Sadists.
I mean, a teacher at your school, really bad people. By the sound of things. You've drawn a penis again. Remember that couple in our college course that used to draw dicks all the time?
Yeah.
They came on the course as a couple.
Stephanie and
Yeah.
Medi or something.
Yeah, they came on as a couple. Neither of them clearly had a clue what they were talking about. I don't know if they just paid extra to get on the course.
Why don't we save our work in JPEG format? Very shit, innit?
Yeah, we might need a bit.
Well done.
Might need a bit more of a constructive response to that. Yeah, it's like they should draw dicks all over everything. The sketchbooks were just covered in dicks, dicks for days. It's like you've been there in year 7 and just attacking the sketchbook.
Do you want to know how to be an instantly cool teacher?
Yeah, go on.
When they tell you to, here's your textbooks. I want you by the time you come in next week to have backed them.
I used to fucking hate backing text.
Cool. Like I had one that was a big
wrapping paper,
big fucking monster truck wheel, and it was like my other car's a 2CV. I was like, yeah.
I always just
magazine cutouts. Cool.
I always just drew all over him instead. I used to doodle all over him. I remember once in the back of my...
I remember your college notes one time.
Oh, yeah.
And it just said, man in a hat doesn't like this.
Yeah.
And then when you're looking back through it, like when you had to write your dissertation, it's like, who's the man in the hat and what doesn't he fucking like?
For some, I also do Anton Deckung, the German game show hosts.
Yeah.
And I also put 2 lines per line in the notepad. So I couldn't
it wasn't just the man in the hat doesn't like this, it was a picture of a man in a hat as well. And he had a speech mark saying, I don't like this.
Yeah. It's the problem is I even more in jobs where I've had to take notes on training courses, I do the same thing. I got to one, it had like 3 words, and all around it was just loads of pictures, for some reason, of tripods from War of the Worlds. It's like, must have been reading War of the Worlds or watching the movie, and I just got distracted. Fucking shit, I just assassinate myself every time.
Well, we've been rabbiting on for it, should we wrap it up?
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's been good rabbiting. I think it's been good rabbiting. We talked about... episode title's going to have to be Elmo the Spy, though. I'm fucking rocking that. Comrade Elmo.
No, or was it Elmosky Pavlov? Or
yeah. Anyway, thanks for listening. This has been Kidnapped by Wizards. If you enjoyed this podcast, which I know you did because it's peak content, why not give us a 5-star review on whatever podcast thing you listen to us on? We don't ask for much, just do that. Also follow us on Twitter at @ThatWizardPod.
Bye.
Hang on a minute, slow your roll. We're also on TikTok.
Yeah, bye.
Stu, he started his fucking engine now. We're on TikTok and some other shit. Maybe Instagram. Do we still use that? Stu's gone. Oh, guess it's just me then. Ryan's just hitched the lift. Ryan climbed into his cab. Alright, thanks for listening. You right there, Dummy Thick Man? Alright, cool, mate. Anything good going on? You want to do what to my ass? Oh, okay, cool.
Oh.
That went very well. Stu, we're still recording!